Welcome, 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 collectives. My name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel. I want to welcome you back for another reading. No matter what time of day it is or what day you found this message, I am super grateful that you are here. Guys, 11:33 on the clock. Very interesting, these numbers and how they associate with today's energy. Also, it is Monday, July 28th of 2025. If you are seeing any combination of those numbers associated with today's message, either 28 of 25, 222, 28, 28, 1133, 33, 33, 1111, 111, 333, any combination of numbers associated with today's message, please do look those up in the gematria and angel number meanings. Okay, guys? So I want to first thank all of my subscribers at the YouTube channel and those that follow me on TikTok as we are building over there. I truly appreciate all of your support, and definitely these messages are for you, the collectives. That is exactly why I'm here doing what I'm doing. Also because it's a life path thing. But it is to assist the collectives with messages that they need to hear. So definitely, if you want to hear more of the messages associated with the energies that are important to you, please do like, share, subscribe, select the all button so that you don't miss your message. Okay, now diving in here, there is something going on in the energy today about new beginnings. Wow, I'm sitting outside at the park, guys. That truck just honked their horn just as I was saying new beginnings. Someone in the collective is experiencing or about to experience new beginnings. And also there's something here about baby alligators. I can't make it up. Okay, so in the download, I saw someone who had moved into a beautiful new home or a beautiful home near water. It was new to them. It's like somebody was experiencing a change and receiving some amazing gifts and blessings from the universe. I could also see that they were having some sort of a garage sale. I mean, they were just like going through shift and transition, but just generally enjoying their new home and enjoying the new things that were coming in for them. And I also saw that there were some things that were happening in their life that might have caused them to feel quite vulnerable. Okay. I saw something here about the way that their partner or spouse was looking at other individuals or interacting with others. And then there was this general feeling of being in the defensive mode. Okay. They felt very defensive, like, I don't know, almost like they had a feeling like someone was out to get them. Okay. So they were looking at everything from a very defensive standpoint. So something here about perspective or viewpoint. So it was after they started feeling very defensive and vulnerable that I said crocodiles, but it might have been alligators or crocodiles. I think originally it was alligators. But baby alligators started popping up around their house. And they were taking little nibbles out of things. And eventually, these baby alligators even started like attacking their pet constantly. So even though these baby alligators look really cute, at times they were very destructive and sometimes violent. So at first I thought, okay, this might be a warning message, because I did some looking up of like what it means when you see baby alligators in your dreams or in a dream state. This isn't something or symbology that I've seen personally before, okay? So generally, this can symbolize early stages of developing resilience or thick skin to something. It can also mean like an ability to stand up for yourself. So something here may be about like, I don't know if that's Seven of Wands, upright energy, but basically standing in like a defensive type positioning. okay? Because I did mention that somebody felt very defensive. It can also represent something new that's growing and developing in your life. So, new beginnings, specifically related to your capacity to handle changes or defend yourself. There's that defensive energy again. I wouldn't be shocked if we have that pop up in the cards today. So then I looked at some other like meanings for alligators popping up in your dreams or other meanings for that symbology. So alligators or crocodiles can often symbolize potential threats or challenges. Yeah, you guys hear that? A lot of noise. I apologize. I'm sitting at the park, but it's just very interesting. So potential threats or challenges, confirmation. So there's that energy popping up again. I am picking up somebody has done something 3 times. Once again, 333 or 3333. So it could represent also hidden enemies or deceptive people in your life. I mentioned that I saw that somebody's partner was like there's a lot of activity, a lot of energy going on here, guys. Somebody's partner, the way that they were interacting with others was making whomever this message resonates with feel uncomfortable. And when they started to feel that and kind of go into that vibration of defensiveness, vulnerability, feeling like they were being attacked, that's when things kind of started getting worse. That's what I picked up in the download. Something about an energy shift here, or maybe a shift of someone's vibration. So it depends on whether what the alligators or crocodile, however you want to look at it. I know they're 2 separate types of creatures, but depending on how you view it coming up, it depends on how they're acting in the dream or what kind of actions they're taking. Like, are they attacking? Are they lurking? Are they simply present? In this case, the alligators, the baby alligators, were taking little nibbles at things. They were very cute. They were very unassuming. But the second the viewer would turn their back, the alligator started nibbling on things, destroying things, getting into mischief, creating problems, and then eventually they straight up started attacking their pet in a way where the pet got damaged, okay? So some kind of energy potentially around you that looks unassuming, maybe even looks kind of appealing in some form, but really there's a problem with it. I am picking that up for some. Take the energy as it resonates, guys. You might resonate with part and not the other, and that's okay. But I'm definitely picking up that some people here have some energies around them that look unassuming, that can be very damaging. This could also be past behavioral patterns that maybe you've engaged in that are no longer in alignment for you, that could be damaging if you return to them. Okay? So, okay. Alligators are also known for their stealth and ability to ambush prey. So dreaming about them might indicate that someone is trying to deceive or harm you, possibly from a place you don't expect. And I mentioned, guys, just a moment ago, that the alligators looked very unassuming. They looked cute, they looked appealing until they started destroying something. So you may have some energies around you that are kind of creating some sort of resistance or like causing some sort of destruction or issues that you are not aware of. You're not seeing it for some reason. Alligators and crocodiles can also represent spiritual battles or negative forces working against you. So there could be something here with like maybe some energies or principalities that you're up against, that you're sensitive to, you're aware of, and feel like you're dealing with some resistance at this time. Very interesting, because I did a pre-pull on this, and there's definitely some information coming through about that. This could also represent unresolved issues. It could be a sign that you're avoiding or overlooking a difficult situation in your waking life. So something that you need to pay attention to that you're avoiding or overlooking. And that could be ultimately destructive or create a lot of problems for you, which really connects with the feelings of defensiveness and vulnerability. The dream could also be a warning about negative influences or destructive habits that are affecting your life. Remember, I mentioned earlier, there could be something here about like um, something that looks unassuming, might even look appealing, but in fact, it's destructive. It could create problems. So there might be something you need to pay attention to. Um, If you're dreaming of an alligator's teeth or jaw, this might suggest that you're facing a situation where you need to defend yourself or seek divine protection. This goes back to spiritual warfare, where people might be dealing with negative forces, spiritual battles, or principalities, and needing to really tap in and tune in with guides, source energy, universal energy, God, whatever it is that you view as like a source energy that you look to for support and protection. This might also be an indicator that you need to engage with more of that. So there's a lot here. This is why I started to think this was a warning message, but also alligators could also be symbolic of baby alligators' new beginnings. And guys, I got to tell you, like I had like a little fortune cookie left over from my dinner last night that I cracked open. As I do, I like to read the little fortunes inside just for fun. But it was really interesting that the little fortune inside the fortune cookie today, and I actually brought it with me into the space, it was actually talking about new beginnings. So I'm going to see if I can find it. I definitely found it interesting that with today's topic, which was talking about new beginnings, and then I open up this random fortune cookie, just to have with my coffee and whatnot, and bam, there's new beginnings again coming through. So this is really interesting. It says a good time to start something new. So a lot of you might be experiencing new opportunities that have come in for you. You might be engaging with them presently. And this came out in the energy in the pre-pull. Lucky numbers. Listen to what we're talking about. 11:46 on the clock right now. Number 11, number 12, number 15, number 25, number 41, and number 45. So if you are seeing any combination of those numbers, also that might be another indicator that either this message is for you or that this message will be energy that is developing for you, because there's some new opportunities to start something new that is coming your way. If it hasn't happened yet, this could be present tense energy or future tense energy is what I'm picking up. Could be past tense, but primarily present or future tense. Okay. Now, as far as the pre-pull, guys, as I'm just diving right in today, in the tarot, I picked up, this might be an earth sign who resonates with today's message. Okay. An earth sign or a Virgo, if the message resonates, take the energy as it resonates. Don't worry about the sign. Somebody is in the process of self-development. Like they've been working on themselves, right? But things may have felt like it was kind of at a standstill, or like you're just doing a lot of work and there's not a ton of results yet. Okay. But what I have coming up here is the Nine of Cups in the upright. Water and Pisces energy on the table. This also has to do with the Pisces energy, spirituality. And that came through, that there could be something going on here associated with your spirituality and the baby alligators, right? So somebody may need to kind of like, as they say, stay prayed up, right, at this time as they're pushing through some challenges. So this is because you guys have some energy coming in. Your wish come true. satisfaction, emotional stability, luxury. You're going to be in a state of gratitude. Something is coming through that you've been working towards, whatever this is that you desire. I magnetize all that I desire with ease. I magnetize all that I desire with ease. That is coming through. You've been working on magnetizing something. You've been working on manifesting something. It's coming through. It's a wish come true. 9 of Cups. Okay. Then we had the next set of cards, which is the 8 of Swords. It's in reverse. Air sign and Gemini on the table. The reason why this is coming up in the energy, guys, is because these, for some of you, these little baby alligators represent self-limiting beliefs that take little nibbles out of your progress. They look unassuming. They might even look charming in some cases, like something that's desirable, like, oh, well, I probably do need to be more careful and not, think too far out the box. That may not be safe. Like little limiting beliefs that have felt safe or comfortable for years that are actually holding you in an energy where you're almost kind of binding yourself from being able to fully manifest. So something here about self-limiting beliefs, there could be an inner critic or some sort of core beliefs that have been hindering you from having this 9 of Cups. Okay, your wish come true, your manifestation, what you desire. But there's an energy coming in, King of Pentacles in the upright. Okay, we have Leo and Virgo, fire and earth on the table. There's an energy coming in of wealth, leadership. Some people are going to have some new business opportunities, abundance, prosperity. You're going to be able to be more generous with your, you know, belongings or things that you have that you've desired to share with others, maybe charitable type energy. You're going to have an opportunity to do more of that because you're going to have more. But there's an energy that's coming in that's going to help move you towards that. So what I heard today as I was, pulling cards and also kind of, just looking into this reading is that for some of you who resonate, there is going to be a guide, a guide, interesting. There's going to be a guide or like an ancestor, a past person, someone who I heard is not here in the physical, in the 3D, that is going to be coming through to assist you with some challenges. Okay, that's what came through earlier as I was looking into the energy of today's message. So that energy is going to help move you into this wealth and abundance energy. And wealth isn't just a ton of money. Wealth and abundance means you magnetizing what you desire. Whatever it is that you're trying to magnetize here for your highest abundance, your highest good in association with your soul path and like your dharma, your incarnation, what you're here to experience. You are going to be led towards this and assisted to bust through whatever these core beliefs are or these behaviors potentially that have been keeping you stuck. Okay. Now, after that, what I had was the Tower in the upright. So you're going to be experiencing some sudden change. We have fire sign and Mars energy on the table. So it might feel kind of like volatile and like a little bit abrasive, this change coming in, but it's going to assist you with moving into position to receive what it is you're trying to magnetize. Okay. And then we have the 6 of Swords on the table. This one talks about personal transition. It also talks about, some resistance to change as well, because it's in reverse. This is 6 of Swords in reverse. So some of this energy that's coming in that feels a little bit, rocky. And there's that song I was talking about. I magnetize all that I desire with ease. Confirmation. So some of this sudden change coming in is going to feel a little bit abrasive, a little bit rocky, but it's okay. Like, you're being encouraged to not resist the change, because it's actually what you need to transition you towards the wealth and abundance energy. This is super important, guys. A lot of activity at the park today because it's summertime, so it's a lot of people moving around and people fish around here and stuff. So I apologize once again about the background noise. Okay, so what we have here is that for some of you, basically, the little baby alligators can represent spiritual struggles and challenges. It can represent energies in the background that are destructive or problematic that you are not aware of, not tuned into, or not focusing on for whatever reason. You're being encouraged to pay attention to what energies you have around you and what energies you let around you. This is super important, okay? Also, for some of you, these little baby alligators that are very cute and unassuming actually have to do with core beliefs, behavioral patterns, past choices that have been destructive. That if these opportunities or patterns pop up again, you are being asked, yes, to notice that these are not routes, paths, directions that you want to go if you want to reach your destination, which is what you're trying to manifest. And you will manifest it if you stay on path. But so the baby alligators are like a reminder. If you go down this path again, you're going to experience some problems, because it might look cute, it might look appealing, but after a certain amount of time, these little baby alligators start destroying things. And you've seen that before. You're not new to that experience. So you're being encouraged. That's the warning part of the message, where you are seeing patterns associated with behaviors, beliefs, mindsets, things that have kept you stuck or associated with you being stuck in the past, things that you were doing that didn't work in the past. You are being encouraged to step away from those things and be mindful when they're popping up in the energy. I'm telling you guys, in some cases, these energies will pop up in other people, okay? Like people that you would not have assumed this energy would pop up in. Why? Because it's never popped up in them before. All of a sudden, when you're making headway or you're making progress with moving towards what you desire, these energies start popping up more frequently. It's almost like being tested. Like, are you done with doing things that way? Are you really ready for what you're asking for? And so you might start to see certain energies and behavioral patterns pop up in people, places, and spaces where you have never seen these energies pop up before. You're being encouraged to be mindful and watchful. When you see those energies pop up, don't just ignore it. Take note. Oh, wow, I've never seen that person act that way. Or I've never felt this way when I went to this place. I've never had this happen while I was in this space. Physically, emotionally, energetically, whatever. There's something really big here about you being mindful and paying attention to what energies are around you. Okay? This is that last stage of testing before what you desire comes in. It's like the universe is checking to see, do you really want what you say you want? Okay. I'm going to pull a couple angel numbers and close out. Okay. So let's see what we have here in the angel numbers deck. As I mentioned, I was on TikTok earlier yesterday, and I mentioned that I am in the process of a move, guys. So I apologize if the messages are coming a little sporadic. The downloads are coming as quickly as they always do. It's just having time to do the editing work and get the videos out. So just bear with me. The messages are coming, okay? So let's close this out with a few angel numbers. Let's do 3. Let's do 3 angel numbers to close out. I heard to take the bottom card, take the top card. And take the card in the middle. All right. Thank you, Spirit. So, what do we have here? Wow. 2020. If any of these numbers resonate, please do check them out in the angel number meaning, which I'm giving to you now, but you can also look deeper into that and also the gematria. 2020, compassion. This one talks about mercy, diplomacy, potential, service, recovery, adaptability, and renewal. So this is a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct. Oh, somebody was asking a question. So you're spot on. Whatever the question was you're asking, you're spot on. But it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world and your pockets. Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. Guys, this has to do with that abundance energy, okay? This is that King of Pentacles energy coming in for you, and also that Nine of Cups energy that is coming in for you. You guys have something coming that is associated with your gifts and abilities. So you're being encouraged to use your talents and gifts. This will help move you towards that Pentacles energy that you've been asking about. 0000, limitless potential. Okay, guys, we're talking about new beginnings once again. This is zero energy, new beginnings, new starts, and unlimited potential. Reset, relaxation, unknown surrender, finish line, success, and victory. It serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished if you can dream it. There is no reason you can't make it a reality. If something is in the possession of another person, it is also available to you. Don't compare yourself to others, guys. Your timing is your timing. So try to remain calm. What is meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of tension and relax. Somebody needs to be easy in the energy about their manifestation. Okay, so what's the affirmation again? How did I say that? I magnetize all that I desire with ease. I magnetize all that I desire with ease. I magnetize all that I desire with ease. Limitless potential 0000. Then we have 222, alignment. This one talks about connections, friendships, romantic relationships, family ties, balanced life, life choices, compromise, commitment, and trust. Guys, I want you to take notice too. All the numbers I'm reading, with the exception of 0000, have to do with the numbers that I read, that I got off the fortune cookie roll, and also associated with the timing of this message, like the date and the time. We're seeing the numbers again and again. This is a confirmation for you. If you've tried something 3 times and have not had success, don't give up. I heard 3rd time's the charm. Keep going. 222, alignment. Connections, friendships, romantic relationships, family ties, balance, life choices, compromise, commitment, trust. How do you move forward towards your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interest if it is piqued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. So once again, Spirit really zeroing in at the end of this message on how to get into alignment with what you are calling. There's something here about you releasing core beliefs that have kept you limited or stuck, okay? And step into the unlimited potential energy. And you're going to do that by aligning yourself with that. Focus on things that make you happy or that you're enthusiastic about, not things that feel like a drag. If we're talking about building something new, okay, guys? So some of you have some opportunities coming up to engage with new projects, people. I'm talking about passion projects that you can get excited about. And these will also bring monetary results. But you have to get in alignment with the energy you want to feel. I magnetize all that I desire with ease. That's your mantra for this week, guys. I have to go on ahead and close the reading out there. But sending so much love and light to those who resonate with today's energy, and super grateful that I was able to spend this time with you on this beautiful day. So once again, guys, my name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel, and I do look forward to being with you in the next reading.